Well, again, everybody, Sebastian Kings here with another Watch Your Rooms video. So, in my catalog, I had noticed that I really haven't done many guild versus guild videos, especially due to the fact that in my main account in a global server, we are in a competitive guild. There were some concerns about, content creators in that guild releasing videos about guild wars and showing our strategies when it came to attacking. So, because of that, I honored the request to just not show anything in that regard. But now that I have developed my account here in the Forerunners server a little bit, I did manage to move into a guild that is in the Platinum 3, sometimes gets into Overlord range. So the fights are a little bit more challenging, they're a little bit more conducive, and so this is where I can probably show you some of the strategies that I use when I look at formations and what exactly it is that I'm going for. So at least the amount of soldiers that I have in this side of the servers is limited. You can see that I'm still missing some of the legendary ones. I still don't have Ma, of course, because I haven't hit 50,000 yet. And then this fellow here is not dropped any fragments yet from GR1 from whatever farming I have been able to do. Most of my rares are already above level 5. And I'm working on trying to get as many of the fragments for the epics so we can toughen them up a little bit. I do have the lightning guard. I do have the knight. So at least with these, I can kind of strategize and see what it is that we can do. All right, so we are now facing this clan here, and because there is a bug right now within guild versus guild where if any of the attackers in the bubble attack the opponent, you can then share the battle within your guild, and the guild can then go say, okay, now I'm going to go attack this person, and then they got into our bubble. So as you can see, they did use the bug to their advantage. We decided not to do that. We're going to go straight. We're going to focus on these, try to get into the bubble by taking this down. So that is what our strategy is going to be for this one. It's a tight match, so I can see why they felt like they needed to cheat. But, you know, don't exploit bugs in games just so you can get a competitive advantage. It's not cool. All right, so let me now go look around and see what my guild has left. And it looks like they left a pretty easy fight here, but some of them have already been torched by it. Okay, all right, so let me look at this setup here. And thinking is the ultimates. If I can try the ultimates out, especially comets, then I might be able to fly right through this. So let me do that. Let me set up to do that. So let me work on the affiliations and I'll be right back. Okay, here's the setup we decided on after we were able to work on the affiliations, and so we'll see how this one goes. But my idea here is to go through the air, but first I need to make sure that I bait all the ultimates on this setup here. So I'm gonna let things charge a little bit. Influence is always going to be fast. Let's see here.
The moon and stars must fall for their arrogance. Avert thy gaze or suffer the eternity of silence. Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends together. We are the sound of light. Crush the wicked. Together, we are the shield. Avert thy gaze.
Okay, let's see. do any damage there, and then I'm gonna release this again. Let's bait the ultimates. Okay. Oh no, I screwed that up. All right, let's see here. Oh no. Screw that up. Well, we got 2 down. Damn it. Not ideal. Not ideal. You know, want to get all the 3. Especially when you're in a tight match. So, GG on that one. You got it. I try not to attack the same fort twice, so I'm just gonna let that one go. Your affiliations were high, so I'll give you that one. Now, what's this one here? Why is Hatsuit? Probably counting on archers not aiming that way. Okay, let's try this one. I have a suspicion about not the archers would not work here because of Trusk. Trusk is going to start rolling too early, and I just don't want that to happen. All right, let's see here. We got 2. All right. See if she charges again. All right, there goes Hatsuit. Okay, we got him through. We got the flyers through, which is really what I was thinking about. It was all about trying to coordinate the flyers to make sure that they could try to slip in while Solkadens was busy with the tank, and then making sure that the Hatsuit ultimate was not available to it. So that's the second one there. Kind of the idea that I go behind in terms of looking for each one. This one here, this is going to be a little bit challenging. Yeah, so 2 of my guildmates already fell through this one. So it's interesting that he has commit all the way in the back, and then we have Voraz here. Oh. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I was trying to play the battle in my head. More concerned about Voria's ultimate than I am from Valkyra. Let's send them out. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this triggers it.
Let's rewrite some history. Evil ends here.
I am ready.
Together, we are the
I am ready.
Okay, here we go.
I am ready. I am ready.
Drink deep the curse of my kind. Life is a blessing.
Okay, we got those two. So now we are going to bait his ultimate again.
Am ready. I am ready.
Or he didn't come back long enough. So there we go. We got the Necropast. That's what mattered. So there's another one. So I'll just leave that as a template. Somebody else can use it. Let's go look for another one and see where we stand. So this is the one I was in, right? Yep. Let's move on. Okay, so we have a gun with a Silas. Interesting. Okay, so 2 victims up here. Let me look at this carefully. And then we have her. He definitely has me on base power. So on this one, I'm thinking flyers. I'm thinking flyers. So this may not work, but we're going to try to make it work. You ready? Okay, here we go. So we need an awakened Valkyra because she can extend, right? So we're gonna need a little bit more time with this. There is Silas, and there's Komet. All right. So they're getting ready to go. Komet is the key here. We need to bait Komet's ultimate because Silas is just gonna blow us away. There's no question around it. So what I'm hoping here is that I give the tank enough time to trigger all 3 of them. He's almost there. Perfect. We got it out. There goes Silas's. And here we go with... Okay, and here we go. We got 8 seconds left on her. Okay, we're almost ready there. We're almost ready here. So we know it takes Komet a little bit to recharge. Silas, I'm going to keep an eye on. Let's wait on Valkyra here. Alright, so... we at 7, okay. Okay, we're at 4. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. There we go. We got another one. So as you would imagine, when I'm in the global server and given how high I'm up, we gotta get even more creative with the attacks. And so for me, when I see things like this, you know, especially when they're lined up on the side, it's just a strategy where you just gotta get the baits out and then trust on the units that you do have that they're going to come out and do it. Now, typically in setups like this, I would approach it the same way, except for one. Ajax. So if this, it all depends on how this Ajax is built, because his basic can take down the flyers. So I think I'm gonna try to do the same thing, especially with this setup. So but the key here again is gonna be Ajax.
The sea is unforgiving.
My flame! You better be quick.
Yep, I'm gonna have to be quick. You're right.
I will vanquish any.
Okay, so he is set to go.
There are no more
There is a collaboration that I'm working on with someone in the Dragon Slayers community that I am trying to get together so we can go over which units are really hardcore GBG units and which ones you should not even bother using. And I understand that some rosters are limited, but some of these units don't perform as well as others when it comes to GBG. Okay, so now that I baited the ultimate, now I gotta keep track of this.
There are no more.
Now thinking about it, I'm thinking that I should have brought the healer in. But we'll try to make this work. Okay, so give me the 10, please. I need 10. Okay. So once I hit 10, I'm going to click on the unit. Now I'm going to let these go. And I hope that they're strong enough that they can survive Ajax. Yeah, I saw 2 fall. Okay, so we're gonna go on and prep the next. So here we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna let the Necros go. Oh, 3 of them got through. I thought I saw 2 go down. Oh well. Well, it worked. So there, I kind of give you an idea of what you can do. I really thought that if Ajax was built a little bit stronger, and he would have probably taken those flyers down, then I would have to rely on the lightning guards. But there, we got 2 more down. So give him templates for the rest. What does Insane have? Oh, interesting setup here. So he decided we're going to go full-blown attack. I have the strategy already on my mind. But the question is whether he was going to have me in BP. Because if this strategy doesn't work, it's because of BP. There's not going to be any question there in regards to that. Okay, so let me think about the setup and then we'll return. Okay, here we're back. So here's the setup that I'm thinking about. This may not work because he might have me on base power, but we're going to try. So the first thing that I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get ultimates out, and then I'm going to keep an eye on Cetrum. I love the Abomination strat at the front. I've used it. It's just he has to be built perfectly for him to be able to sustain it. So I'm going to let ultimates kind of charge a little bit. So it looks like he's going to be ready to go. All right, so let's try this.
My legions will restore me to my rightful place as Lord.
All shall fear Zilla 2. Come closer. Good.
Okay. Let's go ahead. See if this works. There we go. It was just a key for my slaughterers and daggers to make sure that they survived long enough. And I thought maybe he would have had me in BP, but we were close. We were really close there. So we got him in the first wave, and the second wave would have been different. So there. That's how I tackled that one. So if you see anything like that with abomination in the front, you can go you can go with your daggers if you have them. Just make sure that they are affiliated the highest and that you're not overpowering the BP. So we've tackled something already like this. Yeah, we already pretty much gone through this garrison, haven't we? All right, let's see here. Something on the elite side here. Oh wow, so this one is pretty much congregated them all. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking flyers. I'm just gonna try to draw ultimates out and see where we go.
Not even death will. Together.
So I just have to make sure that they're ready to go.
We never falter.
Crush the wicked.
Bow to your queen, mortals.
Their bones will...
Together, we.
Our enemies will know darkness as I do.
Not even death will save them.
Let's rewrite some history.
For our loved ones, we never falter. Let my curse work in our...
So given how slow he's recharging, I don't think he has any rage regeneration, which actually could play into my favor.
We never...
So let's try this.
Die and be damned.
Shadows can't hide. Let my curse work in our favor.
Bow to your queen.
Crush the wicked.
Our enemies will know darkness as I do. For our loved ones, we...
Together, we are the shield. Let's rewrite some history.
Not even
Okay, here we go.
save them. Die and be damned.
All right, good job. Good job. Okay, here we go.
Let my curse work in our favor. Our enemies will know...
Bow to your queen.
Crush the wicked.
Shadows can't hide you. For our loved ones, we never falter.
Let's rewrite.
Not even death will save them. Die and be damned.
They move so slow. Oh, I ran out of time. Oh. Yeah, I can't get cute in this big fortresses. You gotta go. You gotta move and you gotta go. So GG, you got me. Poor plan. Maybe I should have just gone slaughterers and just tried to get past Procure. That would have been the key there. So, yeah. That one I'll probably want to get back. But we'll go on to the next one. Wait. This one looks so... Well, at least this one, he spread it out a little bit. Let's see if we can draw out commits, ultimate, but I actually want to see if I can get Rasak's ultimate out as well. Okay, so All right, I'm not confident. Well, I should be confident in this. I picked it. But, yeah, I need to get Rasak's ultimate out. All right, I think I got an idea. Let me try this first.
Drink deep the curse of my kind.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we can recharge a little bit.
The sound of life is tiresome.
The sea is unforgiving.
Okay.
So shall I be.
Come on. Oh, you healed them. Dang it. Okay, well.
Avert thy gaze or suffer the eternity of silence. Drink deep the curse of my kind.
Oh, no, 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 no.
It's always my
Ah. Good job, Gun. Good job. All right. There you go, folks. We lost 2. We lose 2 or 3. Let's say we gained 2 at least on that. Let me see here. Yeah, we lost 3. No, 2. I got cute. No, I got cute with 1. I know that. All right. So we didn't do too well on this one, but we did manage to get some, at least some templates out for the rest of the guild to look at and see what they can do. Especially when it comes to these type of defenses, as we are here in the Platinum 3, I believe. Yeah, Platinum 3. So sometimes we get into Overlord, and that's when we really do get challenged. But at least this is our range right now. I guess most of you will be in that range. So when you see those type of defenses, you know, use to your best of your ability. Don't just throw the units at them. Look at the ultimates. Kind of have an idea of how the ultimates of each hero works. And let's just try to time your releases so you can get them in as quickly as possible and get them in as well, and then work on your affiliations as well. One of the things that I do before I do come in and decide to battle this is that I go look at my heroes and I know which ones give me the greatest amount of VP, so that's who I give them the best gear, and then I can get high affiliations. And then if you're wondering in terms of the affiliations, I don't think I can go back into the soldiers, can I? Yeah, no, I can't, because I already fought him. So, but right now my top 5 based on gearing, and I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let me take. So you can see heal Valkyria. Let me click on the gear because I think it displays them based on, no, which one is it? Swap. There we go. So my Valkyria is the highest, is 91k, 77k for Bina, 75k for 85 for Abomination, 74 for Valeria, 75 for Magda. So as you can see, is the best pieces. The ones that are loaded with attack speed will give you the most AP. If you have Awakenings for your hero, that will add more BP. So you just usually where I tend to go look. So my Valkyria is A1, so that's why you see her having the highest BP. My Abomination is A2, so he is the next one on the list. And then there's Valeria, which I have invested skills on, so she's going to have a little bit higher BP. So just shift your gear around, use that to your advantage, get the highest affiliations as possible, and then set them up to your soldiers as you are using them. So as you can see here, the ones that I'm using the most are the ones that have the highest affiliations here. So those are the ones that are affiliated with the highest heroes, and then I go into battle. And then just kind of get a sense of what you think is going to be reasonable when you're battling a garrison, right? Don't worry too much about the BP. The only time that you worry about the BP is really if you're going to go head on and you're going to try to bring them down, because that will list your sustain and also your attack, right? So those are two key attributes there when it comes to the P. If you have strong enough flyers, sometimes you can get past them, and regardless of BP, you can bring them down, especially if it's poorly set up. And you saw some of these forts were really poorly set up. And so I kind of went down here. So that's why you saw me just try to finish this off here, and then we went down here. That's what I usually do anyway. That's the best tips that I can give you regarding guild versus guild. Now, it looks like my stronghold, so I'm still working on team 1. So let's look to see where we are. 13 wins and 3 defeats. This is really interesting. So I'm assuming that my test team is the one that was brought down. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll keep working on that one. So this is the one. So I actually was trying something with Tessira and Teowen. It did not. It doesn't look like it worked. So we're gonna go back to the board and replay that. But it looks like this team is giving them headaches and have only gotten 1 past me. But look at this. This is the key to building a good defense sometimes, because you can make up for whatever fails you have. You can make them up here. So I just got this guild. Now I know why they cheated. I just got this guild to waste 13 keys on me, 13 attacks on me. That is big. That is big. So that's probably why we're a little bit ahead, because they probably saw my fort, they probably saw the easy team, and they said, well, this is only 314k, I think I can bring it down. But to send 13 of them, so this tells me right away that there's really no coordination in this guild. They looked at this team and they said, I can do it. And so instead of talking about, or they're not watching the replays. So let's see the latest culprit, just to give you an idea as to how the defense is working. I don't really want to tilt my hand too much on the builds, but I can tell you that Lily's in an invigoration set, and Valkyria's in an inferno set. After that, it's just loading them with attack and attack speed wherever possible, and some crit damage. Now, if you know the heroes, you'll understand why Regulus here is going to be big when it comes to being matched up with Lily and Valkyria. So Regulus, he has that 1 unyielding on him, right? So he loses all his HP, he then recovers, he gets 1 more chance. Valkyria will give me the revival. And if they try to get cute here with this Necros, and they try to come to the side, and they're built strong enough to try to bring Valkyria, at least she has the opportunity to be saved by Lily. But most of the time, they concentrate on the tank. So usually the tank gets 3 lives on this setup. And Mary here is just to slow things down. So you see how it just, everything just got tied up. And so they tried to get around it with the Necros. So that's why I brought Valkyria 1 tile over. Just to get, she gets coverage from Lily, but also because of those Necros. Because sometimes the Necros will get in the way. So if you want to see another defense try, let's look at this one and see. They're probably thinking try to bring Regulus down, bring him down as quickly as possible. So here, see, there's somebody else thought about bringing Necros because they're thinking I can bring down Valkyria from the side. So that's, to me, that's fine. You want to waste 1 unit, that's fine, but I'm gonna have coverage at least from Maul in slowing them down, and then I know that Valkyria can take him down as well, but Lily will be protecting her in case, you know, enough of the Necros get past. So at least with this setup, one of the things is really hard to get flyers through. unless it's like a 500 BP team coming at me, the Flyers are going to have a hard time getting through. So there, that's how that defense works. So, but don't let me catch you with it on global, because we do know how to beat it. It's just that this clan here does not know how to beat it yet. But the fact that I got 13 out of them is big. So that's kind of a preview on the defense that I can give you. This setup here. This is one that I just came out with a couple of weeks ago. I actually was talking to some of my guild members, and they said, I think that at that level it could work, but there's one key thing that you have to add to that build to make sure that it can sustain as long as it does. And if you know what that is, comment below. And then if you're getting close, I will answer back and tell you if you're on the right track. But I don't want to spill the beans here in terms of that. So because it's holding up, and it's working for me right now. So maybe later we can talk about how to build a defense and how to really set that stuff up. So that is the free-to-play account here on the Forerunners server in the Guild Wars, and kind of just to give you kind of an outline of how I think about setting things up, what my favorite units are to use, and what kind of matches I really look to, especially with the soldiers that I do have, since I'm still missing some key ones. So I hope you found the video helpful at all. And feel free to ask any questions below. I will see you all next time on the next Watch Our Realms video. Thank you very much for your support, and hit like and subscribe on your way out. See ya.
Defeat won't define me.